Lottie says, when I feel stressed, I make these stupid little mistakes. Maybe get myself in model of the model or middle of things, or model of things. I want not to have a stress make me make mistakes. How? Well, you know, simply stay away from the things that make you stress, because there are some things that makes you stress. The stress is not when you're sitting down on your couch and having tea. The stress is when you're actually involved in stressful stuff, which means you got to recognize which ones are they, which stuff are stressful, and get yourself out of them. Disassociate yourself with those people, those actions, interactions, or those activities. Or are you stressed when you're sitting and having tea because your thoughts are constantly going and moving to the past, or conjuring up something in the future, and creates this anxiety in you for things that haven't happened yet and may never happen if you're conjuring up something in the future, or for the things that have happened before and they're no longer happening, they don't even exist anymore, but the memory of it is making you stressed. So if that's the case, you understand to look at things with the eye of the now, be with the present moment, focus on the now, the living now, not with the past. Past doesn't exist. Past is dead. There is no danger coming from the past. All the danger, if there is any, is in the now. Focus on the now, and therefore be able to manage that, whatever it is that could be of importance or concern at the now, so you can take care of that, manage that, and stop thinking that something that hasn't happened now will happen for sure, which is not even here. As we said, life is like a river. From one end, the mountainside, let's say, the river is coming down, and you are here, and the river passes by you, in front of you, and continues onward, downwardly. The part that has passed you by is the past, is already gone. You can't reach it. You can't do anything to it. You can't have any effect of it, and it can't have any effect on you anymore if you focus on the fact that you're not moving with the past. You can't be moving. The past is gone. That water is gone. The one that is just moved to your right is the past. The part that hasn't arrived to you is coming from the mountainside towards you, but hasn't arrived to you. You can't do anything about it. You can't know what's in it. You can't reach into it, pick up something from that water that is coming towards you. You can't even know and recognize what's bringing. It's not clear. So that's the future. It hasn't happened yet. You have no control on it. Don't worry about it. Just prepare to enjoy and focus on what is passing by, the water that is passing by in front of you, in front of your feet. That's the one that you can put your feet in. That's the one you can go in and dig in and get something. Maybe it's a fish. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's garbage. You can pick it up and throw it out. Maybe it's some good thing. Maybe you can put your hands in front of it, the water passing you by, and splash it over and get your hands with and interact with that. That's the only part of the river that you can interact with. That's the now. That's the life that you should be focused on. The one that hasn't arrived, it's your future. You can't have anything to do with it. You can't even know what it's bringing, what's in it, what it contains. The water that has passed you by, it's gone. That's the past. It can't do anything to you. You can't have any control on it. It's dead. It's non-existence. You don't need to worry about that at all. Focus on the water that's in front of you. That's the way of the river, and that's the one you can make changes to that water, to change its direction and do things with it and interact with it if you so wished and thought it's appropriate. So, if you can understand that, then your thoughts would be with the present moment when you're sitting on the couch and having tea. Then you will actually be with that tea and drinking that tea and that moment and looking at things and be living in the present moment. And also do meditate. Meditate takes your mind out of your consciousness, brings total relaxation for you, and gets all those stresses out, because you won't be thinking about them. And when you don't think about the stresses, stressful situations and thoughts and things and happenings, then you won't be stressed, because it is the thought that brings the stress. Correct? Whatever we feel and whatever we do, the thought does it first. And many things that we feel is because of the way we think, therefore we feel it. There is a video that I have, it's 50 minutes, And there's short version of it, which they're just short version, but they're not, you will not understand the complete concept of it. It's a seminar I did in the local university a couple of years ago. It's called The End of Fear. It's on the video, it's on the channel, The End of Fear. You go on that, watch that, and understand the relationship between thoughts and fear. And understand your willpower, your power of mind. Understand the living in the moment. And you understand all these that brings you these fear and anxieties. It all comes from your thoughts. And you will have a better idea to help yourself to understand these sort of day-to-day normal living anxieties, fears, and so on, and how you can manage it and understand it through that video. I think it's interesting and worth checking it out.